Hey everybody, it's Jeannie from Jeannie's Palette, and today I am painting with a Common Canvas artist collaboration hosted by myself, and my co-host today is Kim from Lolly Doodle Studios Widow on Fire. Her challenge to us is to paint something with red, white, and blue, patriotic. So let's get to painting.
Alright, so we're going to take this little funnel and I'm just going to kind of eyeball and guess. I see I'm real dry right there, so I'm going to need more paint, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. The center, oh no, you could measure and get it exactly. I'm going to try to get it in the center of this so it doesn't flop. So first I'm going to add some navy. Again, this is Master's Touch pre-mixed from Hobby Lobby. And I'm doing this a little different, I think with these funnels now, like I said, I've only used it one time, but it's got a little rim in there, and I think you're supposed to go right into the hole. But what I did with the first one I did was go on the rim. I'm going to do that again. I like the way it ended up looking, so it's my painting. I'm going to do it like I want to, right? So I'm going to just put my paint right here in that rim, so it can just flow off into the hole. And that's navy. Now we're going to put some sapphire. I already shook this up pretty good earlier. That's a pretty color too. I'm just going to do it around, trying to get good coverage. Sapphire. I've got some blue lava. It's a pretty blue. I've got, before I add that, I have another color that I want to add. This paint is what I scraped off of my thing after I used, after I did the other painting. So all my colors mixed together and it made this pretty denim looking color. It's got red and all the blues, and we're going to put some of that in there. I thought it might end up being purple since it had some red in it, but I guess because I had more blues than red, that's what happened. We're not going to worry about that little dot. It'll be okay. Not going to hurt anything. Now we're going to put our blue lava because it's a little bit lighter than that denim color I created. Really pretty. Alright, now let's put us some sky blue. How are you today? We got our blues. Now, I'm going to put a little bit of white in there because I don't want purple. And when I go to put my red, you know, red and blue tend to make purple. So I'm going to put me a layer of white here. White. I thought I had bought some metallic red. I know I did because I've used it on another painting, but I can't find it. So we're just going to use the plain old red. I'm going to turn this a little bit because it must be off balance. You see it's going this way a little more coming out, or maybe I put more paint. I don't know. I'm going to put our red in the funnel. Look at that. Now, I'm watching around the edges to make sure it's still moving. If there's a place that decides it's not going to move, right here looks like it's having some trouble. I'm going to add a little bit of paint there. I do see where it's not quite as coated right there and right here. So that's going to be an issue with moving. Okay. It's kind of thin right there too. Alright, so now, we got our red. Now we're going to start over back with our navy. white one more time, right in here. It's not moving off these corners of the trim. Finger painting. Evened out. Oh, I smeared it, but it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Just got to get it somewhat even, and you got to have paint, just like with watercolors. If you do any watercolor, if you don't have a wet canvas, you know, you got to have a wet canvas or watercolor to work. Same here. The paint goes where the wet is, just like that. It goes to where the wet is. Let's see here. I'm going to try to spin it more. I have an issue over here. I'm going to grab some white, more white. I have paint on my toes. Paint on my toes. I'm getting a few cells popping out. Okay. So move straight up. Look at that pretty little thing in the center. I like it. See that over there. Okay. Alright, now what we're going to do, we're going to spin it, but I need a little paint right here because we got a dry spot right here. My corner is very dry. That is good. Got it. Get that corner. Alright, let's give her a little torch because I see a lot of bubbles. A lot of bubbles. And that's just heating up the surface area so that the air rises to the top. Doesn't cause little holes in your painting when it dries. I want to hold it in one place too long because it will cause it to clump up and look terrible. Look terrible. I like this. You could stop right here, right? You can stop right there. We're not though. We'll spin it on out again. I don't know what's happening over here. I don't want the go. We got it off the edge. So I'm going to try and make it look like little fireworks. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go up here to, I love how this red kind of, that last little bit and all that kind of made like that little drizzly look in there. Like I said, this could be the end. If that's what you wanted, a flower, there you go. We're done. But we're going to give us a little fireworks. I got the pointy end of a bamboo skewer. I'll start right here in the center. I'm not digging down in my paint. I'm just kind of dragging it. Like so. I do want to wipe when we swipe. We're not mixing our colors, so we do not want to make purple. And we've already got some out here that looks a little purple. So I'm going to just keep doing that. Got a shaky hand, which I guess is okay, because you know how fireworks go. They just kind of, I guess that's what we're doing. And that some of our, paint got lost over here, but you never know how far it's going to go. Pretty, pretty. And like I said, at any point you can decide, hey, I've got the look I want. I'm gonna just stop right here. And we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep on going. I love how these little cells have popped through. Kind of gives it like a little, like a firework would do. Now we're going to come right beside of that and pull out again. We're going to end up with 3 little drags through each petal, for lack of a better word. Now look, I got a clump right there, some sort. These little ones, those little screens that you use for your food outside, what do they call them? Anyway, they work well on these little bitty canvases. It's 8x8. Keeping out bugs and dust and stuff while it dries. Tent, or food tent. Huh. To think. Oh, I love it. I love how this one turned out. The center part was a little different than the original. I'll have to try to bring that over to the side drying. Loving it, loving it. Just take your time. Don't get crazy trying to rush it. Enjoy the process. Look at that. Pretty, pretty, pretty. This will take at least a couple of days to get tacky dry. And then we'll, give it a couple weeks to cure, just to be sure. And then I will set it. Love it. Got a little firework here. Now, you could stop here. You could. You sure could, but of course we're not. We're not. I'm going to give it a little spin and see what happens. Even though I love it. I love it. Oh, let me see. Let's just do a little bit. How about that? I'll just do a little bit. Very lightly. Oh, yeah. I like it. Will this be my Etsy shop? Oh, stinky, stinky. Oh my goodness. Look at that, look at that. I like it even better now. I don't like, I got too much blue right here, or either too little in the other places. So let's see, let's give it a little spin. Let's do a gentle spin. I like it. Okay, I think it's done. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I love it.
Thanks to my friend Kim from Lolly Doodle Studios once again for this red, white, and blue challenge today. It was a lot of fun. She is tagged in my description. Check out her channel and check out the playlist, which is also linked in my description.
I want to remind you to see beauty, especially within yourself. If you can't see it there, you can't see it any place else. Now, we appreciate you spending part of your day with me. We, meaning me and Cece. And I'll talk to you again real soon. Ta-ta for now.